Yeah, I fell asleep last night. Me and the young boy was having so much fun. You know what I mean? I was like, I got an hour before it's showtime, and then take a quick little. You know what I mean? Next thing I know, it's like 2 in the morning or whatever, and that's why I made a couple more posts on Facebook, and then went right back to sleep. That's the only time I really mess with y'all. Yeah, I'm on Facebook and YouTube right now. Um, just to see how the levels come out, what I can and can't do, how I can, you know, and then that's emo in the background, listening to my whole conversation. You know, the game that you're watching is Animal Crossing. One of the things I do every day is check my turnips. Right, you buy them on Sunday for like $100 or less or more. It can be, I think it's 90 to 110 is usually the price range. That's not where they, where you make or lose you. Of course, yeah, you want to buy them at 90. Buying them at 110, is kind of a ripoff. But when you get a good sell price, right? We talking like 500-600, like they'll go up to 500-600, and so that 120 becomes kind of, or 110 should I say, becomes kind of meaningless, right? So see, they're 75 right now, so I'll be taking a loss. So I'm gonna check my son's island. He has an island too, and then if they probably bad on his island too. I'll check on Facebook because there's a website that I follow on Facebook called the Animal Crossing Turnip Trade Exchange, where people, hey, come to my island, they $500. So it's a little community that they have. It's really the only reason why I go on Facebook. My family just directly text me now. They don't. Right? Facebook used to be used to say, hey, happy birthday. Hey, I graduated. Hey, we on vacation. You know what I mean? Little things like that. But somehow it turned into you can't post those things on there because of people threatening you. It's like, wait a minute. Y'all got to be kidding me, right? But you're talking to somebody that doesn't live in fear. Like that's, what I mean? I do my best to be courageous. In fact, that's why I put the trilogy or the triad of truth, love, and courage together. Like that's what I coach my son to seek. And of course, yes, I did get this concept from a video game that a little 16-year-old white boy made back in the 1980s, right? Where it was, instead of slaying the dragon, why don't we work on ethical morality on the character? And it's one of my favorite games of all time. I'm talking about Ultima 4. Now, people that are into gaming know what I'm talking about. Those that are, anti-hip hop, basically, or leftist, you know what I'm talking about. Or y'all just want to be ignorant because it's fun to be ignorant. Like, and all I can do is pray for you. Right? That's not how I'm raising my son. I'm raising my son to be intelligent and have momentum with that. That's hip hop. You can hear the little song in the background. That's when he was. That's one of our first songs together. And it was a concept of Daddy, let's play a game together, because he always wanted to do these kind of videos, these YouTube videos, and where we just play a game or whatever, talk about life. Yesterday's topic was favorite cereal, so we trying to. In fact, I'm about to run to the store so that I can get my list together. You know what I mean? What's the top 5 cereals? But here's my turnips down here. What did you say, Emo? I gotta move you closer to the speaker because they didn't hear you. Yeah, so I buy my turnips on Sunday, and then I'll carry them over to somebody else's. You know what I mean? You got slots. You pop in my slots and carry them over to people's islands, and make millions of dollars because they usually anywhere from 200 to 300, 500, 600 actually. The 650 I've seen them as high as. But right now they're kind of cheap on my island. As you can see, my island is rough, right? Because what I'm doing is I'm trying to get my rock formation together. People that know this game kind of know what I'm doing. Like I'm trying to get my rock formation set. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna terraform I'm gonna re-terraform the whole island. So that this lake up here is up here and it goes down and all this other fly stuff. And it still hasn't come yet. They ripping me off unless it's popped up somewhere on the island and I can't find it. And that might be another option because I want the 6 rock to pop right here. And then that way I have a circle of rocks. And of course my house and my castle, should I say, is going to be up here. So this is going to be where my castle is, kind of a thing. And I have a rock formation and water fountains and all that fly stuff. But you get to build your own island. And I got to see if that rock. Well, I'm forgetting to log out too. I think that might have something to do with it. And I should get that shell right there. Let me get that. Let me pop up again. Oh, there we go. There's 2 of them. I kind of need them. I need to start fishing. Oh, that wasn't it. Oh, I done lost it, huh? Yeah, clams. And then I'll make some, seafood to draw fishes. And I'm sure a fishing tournament's popping up soon. Or it's almost Shark Week. I can use a couple sharks. But it's a game. It's a farming game. You farm. I can grow trees with money in it, or bells, should I say, right? Let's make sure we get our denominations right, because some of y'all keep saying money so loosely. Y'all be talking about cash, and that rules everything around me. That's mammon. That ain't good, right? I actually think y'all can use that cash to buy yourself love. Like that's whack, right? That's what that's why I'm here to let y'all know the truth. Like, nah, you can't buy love with that. You know what I'm saying? Who sang that song? I can't remember right now, right? Money can't buy you love, huh? It's actually cash. Money is time. So yeah, if you spend enough time with someone, that's love becomes the cash, right? Well, some for some. You deal with the other one that believe that casuistry and sophistry, hypocrisy. That's cash. That's the acronym for it, right? I've been trying to introduce y'all to. Liars want to lie all the time. They believe that dollar bill is you can buy love with that. And that's as idiotic as buying it with monopoly money. Like you can't buy love with monopoly money. You can buy friendship, I guess, but not love. Just from playing the game together, right? But y'all don't even want to play monopoly. Like that's what I'm be talking about. I'm a gaming only channel. That's what we've been focusing on, and that's what the song is talking about. Self-esteem make me super superb and supreme. Like. That's that Rakim me and my son been working on since he was a toddler. Those are the type of lyrics that I've been working on with him, other than, whatever it is y'all listening to. I don't even know what these lyrics is these days, but I do share the ones that are dope. Like I did share Kendrick Lamar's How Much a Dollar Really Costs. The question is detrimental, paralyzing my thoughts. Parasites got my gut feeling for y'all or something like that. And look at me as I hop up out of this luxury car standing tall as Mutombo, right? It's like, yo, these are some dope lyrics. Let's analyze them. How much does a dollar really cost? Which y'all don't even want to talk about. Instead, y'all want to be like, that's just it's an okay song or whatever. And I'm talking about Pimp a Butterfly's top 5 album of all time, right? And it ain't really like that. It's top 5. I'm kidding. I'm messing with him, like, but it's it's not just his album. Like he'll recognize that, right? Bilal had a lot to do with it. Snoop Dogg did, I guess. Um, you know, gave that. You know, nobody ghostwrites for you, right? But it's through friendships, and yes, you do borrow lyrics. You do borrow ideas, right? That's how you get teamwork in order for the team to win, right? So it took a team to make that album. And his other ones. My favorite is actually Section 80. I like that album way better than, not way better, but I like that album better than Pimp a Butterfly in a lot of ways, because Pimp a Butterfly came out during a time where we were on the emergence of Black Lives Matter, and we already knew Black Lives Matter was a false pride organization. Only because they really pushed the transgender war, man versus women. Basically, it was the feminist new movement in destroying families. So, like, it was their way of trespassing in your house, your home, and that's what they're still doing. But it is what it is. But I can't find this. It might not have formed because I didn't log out. But this is my island, as you can see. Like it's good that I'm showing it to y'all, to show y'all the beginnings, and I'm growing some flowers and all this other fly stuff. But when I finish, I'm gonna completely transform this island to a utopia. I'm going to have mountains and waterfalls, and you see the water fountains, and I'll even have like a little amusement park. I'm gonna have fun building. I can't wait to really get started, but I'm just waiting for that one rock to form up there. That way, there's my rock formation. That's where I'm gonna go meditate and chant my mantras in order to become the avatar that I want to truly be. Off of the 8 virtues, or should I say principles? I'll say virtues. To help me achieve freedom, justice, and equality. I really ain't down with that diversity, inclusion, and equity. But these jobs, and they'll say, fire him, right. He's speaking too much knowledge. Fire him. I mean, they really like that out there right now. I don't see nobody in the chat, but this was an impromptu one, and the boy will be here soon because we're going to do some more live streaming today. So I'll be back, but I just wanted to come share this a little bit, check it out, and have fun just sharing content and creating content that. Check him out on Charles24D. That's his YouTube channel for your kids. It is a father and son time. We play a video game. Like I said, we will have topics of like the best cereal, or best video game. Of course, is always a topic. What's going on in the industry, and how video games have grown. I also try to inject how to actually program. That's what I'm going to start doing. Really, how do you create your own game? How do you translate knowledge, wisdom, and understanding into a bunch of ones and zeros, binary code, to make it simulate life, like this game right here. This is a life simulator game that I have running, and it's cute. It's for the kids. It's a girl game. I ain't I understand that, right? Wish I had a daughter to play it with, Nene used to play with me, so that is one of my daughters out there. Shout out to Nene. You still haven't called me about that calculus, so I'm guessing you got a straight A's. And that's just life right there. We got to step it up. Y'all, all this letting them dictate our culture is whack, right? Because that's what Biden and Trump. Trump is actually not on a lesser extent, because he's just like, anti-white racism. Like, that's what his side is saying. You know what I mean? as soon as we say Malcolm X, y'all start talking about some anti-black racism, like that, like we're the problem, right? Even though what they shot, well, no, the Islam shut up. See what I'm saying, y'all. You know what I mean? Or we mentioned Martin Luther King, and y'all want to say that we killed Martin Luther King, or you know what I mean, or we didn't want to make Kwame Ture go crazy, or you know Ali, you know, lost all his whistling because you know all his facilities in order to really articulate racism in a form called white supremacy as a psychological ideology. Yeah, I'm using that word a lot. It is what it is because we're dealing with political, we're dealing with religious, and we're dealing with my favorite word right now is epistemology. So, and with epistemology, I'm talking about soul, the truth, enlightenment, morality of God, and transforming it into science, technology, engineering, mathematics. That's basically all we're doing. And I'm going to help y'all understand that, either by rolling some dice, playing Monopoly, or Risk. That's the game I think I'm going to have my son, we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk a little bit about Risk. I'm not going to have him box the Piston Honda yet. He needs to practice some more because he's going to take a loss. If he fight him today, he's going to take a loss. He got real frustrated with King, what's his name? So I'm going to take him to the gym and, you know, or my man Duck. Shout out to Duck, right? Duck ain't on Facebook or none of these. And I don't blame him, right? So, but I'll text him from here to there. And I told him how Mike Tyson beat me. He was like, dude, you come from the dojo. And I was like, oh, shit, you're right. I got to get my timing down, you know? So, but it's all good. In the hood, I holler at y'all later. Y'all have fun today. Don't let them stress you out. And we're going to win, all right? They're going to lose. We're going to win, all right? So y'all just keep tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe, share. And I'll try to do some more original music and for the next show. All right. So intro, I'll try to do a couple shows throughout 2:30, 3 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock, and 10:30 again. I'll try to 10:30 again, but we'll see how it goes. You know, real life gets me tired sometimes. It's more important that I spend time with him than deal with leftism, which used to be what Malcolm X was talking about, but somehow it got converted into LGBTQIA plus Black Lives Matter democracy. And then y'all want to act like that's not a political ideology. It's me being hateful. No, it's actually this political ideology that they're using for votes. And Biden and them need to stop saying it to try to get votes because we're hip to it now. Because we are hip hop. All right. I'll break it down a little bit more later on. Talk to y'all later. 1, God, our Father, the art of time, heaven, your horror.